Hey Aries, welcome to your bonus reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I appreciate you, and I hope that you're having an awesome day. We're going to see what's going on for you for the last little stretch of June. See if there's any final thoughts, final messages from Spirit, what you need to know before heading into the month of July. Yeah, thank you so much for just tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for, trusting me to give you these messages. I really hope that this reaches the right people, and I just hope that this helps you on your journey in whatever way it helps you. I hope it makes some sort of difference in your day. But yeah, so if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. Aries, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you for the last little bit of June. What do my Aries people need to know, look out for, be aware of? Any messages for whoever's clicked on this reading? There's a message for you. So let's see. What does Spirit have to tell Aries? Oh my goodness, that is way too many. Spirit, no. You're going to have to give me less cards. You're going to have to be more specific than that. That's way too many cards. So, Spirit, what do you have to tell Aries? Oh my god, this deck. Okay, alright. Wow, my dog going crazy in the back. So we have the rabbit, we have the starfish. That's interesting because the starfish did come out for Libra in Libra's reading. If you got any Libra placements, Libra is your counterpart, Libra is your opposite. So, you might resonate with their reading. I don't even remember anymore. It was really positive. It was really good. It was good vibes. So, sea serpent. Oh, I've seen there's a similar theme. There's something about you guys really gaining independence, knowing yourself, knowing your worth, breaking away from relationships, people in your life that aren't serving your highest good. This is about you guys knowing your worth, knowing your value, even if it scares you. Yeah. Even if it scares you, it's about really rising up here. It's powerful stuff. You got the sea serpent, you got spirit energy around you. You are being watched over by your guides, your angels, your ancestors, someone who's passed on, who's not physically here, or someone that maybe you've been thinking about who, again, isn't physically here, but energetically, they are looking out for you. They are watching out for you. So if someone has been recently oh my God, show me a sign, or I wonder if, they're listening or if they're actually around, this is your message. Here's your confirmation for whoever maybe had that thought later or earlier today or a couple days ago. Here's your confirmation. Boom. Here you go. But yeah, this is a very deep energy. So starting off with the rabbit and the starfish, both these cards kind of go hand in hand, really bringing in your fears about yourself, about your life, about the future, fears about, what could happen, what might not happen, what, all is up in the air, and it can be freaky and it can be scary and it can be triggering. And maybe there's relationships here that you're what's going on with this person? What's going on in their mind? How do they feel? I don't understand. It's just a bunch of mind games or confusion, or just there's a lot of this holes. There's a lot of missing information that you're trying to figure out. You're trying to maneuver through. And it's a lot, but this is gonna be interesting how things play out, okay? Because we do have Venus retrograde that will be happening soon. I don't know when. I should look up the dates before I be talking about this, but Venus retrograde is gonna happen. I think we're in the pre-shadow of it. Anyway, so it's going to be an interesting theme over the summer, over July, over August, even a little bit of September. Venus will still be in Leo. So it's going to be an interesting theme being brought up about our relationships and the people we surround ourselves with, the people that we are connected to, even our ancestors, our parents, our childhood, the types of relationships that we've formed, our attachment styles, even that being highlighted here. There is a big revolution taking place. It's some powerful shit. Meanwhile, we have Pluto retrograde, we got Saturn retrograde, we have so much happening, so much is going on in the stars. It's a very transformative time, to say the least, okay? But this is all about you, yourself, your journey, and of course the people involved in it, the people that are in it. But this is bringing a magnifying glass towards you, the areas that need more strength, the areas that needs a little bit more support, the areas that need a little bit of tweaks and adjustments. The camel is all about just the journey of the self, the journey of the soul, the journey of you, where you're at in your personal life, regardless of anything else that's going on around you in the physical world, material world, money, relationships. This is bringing more of a focus towards yourself. even self-love, self-appreciation. So there's something about that also being brought up. Like some of you, it's like you're starting your self-love journey. You're learning how to love yourself. You're learning your worth. You're learning your value. It's been very healing. It's been very stressful. It's been very emotional. It's been requiring a lot of sacrifice or a lot of like letting things go or removing things. It's been a whole process. There's been like a whole removal process. It has not been easy, but this is really signifying that this is the beginning of an era for you. With the deer out here, this rules, it's kind of like the Empress for me. It really reminds me of just like the beginning of something and like the early stages of something, and how it has so much potential for it to grow and establish itself and expand and build outwards. Like this is a really beautiful, positive like omen for this card to show up in your reading, despite all the heaviness and the emotions that are coming up and the triggers and the insecurities and the doubts. Like it's really showing like you're working your way through it. Even these next couple of weeks, you're working through it. You're finding the strength to keep pushing forwards. You have a really positive attitude about everything. With the camel, it's like it's a pretty like neutral, like finding the balance, finding the rhythm, finding the flow, and not really resisting these changes. This is about like keeping your stamina, right? The camel, they can just go and go and go for a really long time, you know, in the dry heat of the desert. It's like they're under the most extreme circumstances, which is kind of representing where you're at in your journey, Aries. Under the most extreme circumstances, under the most pressure, under the most stress, under the most fears and pain, you are pushing through it, and you are staying just like focused on yourself, on your journey, and you're making big moves. It's so powerful. This is creating and clearing a path for you in July that's going to be extremely expansive in so many ways, in so many different outlets, in so many different relationships. Like it's so beautiful. It's so powerful. And I just want to like tell you how good of a job that you're doing. If no one's told you today, you're doing an amazing job. You are doing fantastic. You're doing fabulous. And you should be so proud of yourself, because this whole journey is not for the faint of hearts, right? You are one brave, tough soul to be going through this, and you're still here standing, and I'm proud of you, and this is going to pay off, okay? So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going down for these next couple of weeks, what you need to look out for, what the vibes are like, how to handle this energy, any advice from spirit, literally anything that you may need to know. I got you covered, Aries, all right? And of course, like I said, if you want to take things further, you can always book a private reading with me. I got you. But yeah, Aries, let's get into this and see what's going on for the last little bit of June, heading into July. What is going on for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You know, July might be a bit of a heavier month for you. We're heading into Cancer season. Actually, I believe as of today or tomorrow, the sun is now in Cancer. So Cancer season might be, might bring up some matters that are more intense, more emotional. You know, if you're an Aries rising, that's bringing up stuff about the home, about the mother, about your childhood, about your family. That might be a little bit more touchy-feely stuff. But you can handle it. You can get through it. It just, there might be stuff about motherhood being brought up for a few of you, if that resonates. If you're a parent, right? Or even fatherhood for some of y'all. If you're a parent, or you care for others, if you're a caregiver or a teacher, or you deal with children or animals, there's definitely that whole element popping up here, and stressing or worrying about people that you care about, just wanting everybody to be okay, wanting everybody to be safe. But it's intense stuff. It's intense stuff. And with the camel, you might need to cool down a little bit. You might benefit from some alone time. You might benefit from just taking a little bit of a breather, having your own space. Maybe some of you need to go on a solo trip. That's the advice of the camel in the animal spirit deck. The advice literally is like, go on a trip, go on an adventure, take a time out, take a solo trip, maybe just like go on a walk with yourself and just connect to spirit, connect to earth. That might be very grounding for you. It might just be what you need. Change of scenery. Anyways, you guys, let's see what's going on for you. The world. So yeah, again, like there's a cycle closing out within you, around you, people in part of your life, people that are involved, environments that you've outgrown. Like this is a very deep, transformative time where things are closing out. things are kind of fading away, and also new starts, new relationships, new energies, new feelings, new emotions are starting to happen, starting to come into your life. It's a very interesting time. It is not boring, to say the least. It is not boring. But the positive is we have the Magician at the bottom, which is like indicating that you're in complete control over your reality, over what direction you want to take the next step. You know, you get to decide what the destination is. So let's continue. What's going on for Aries? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Hey, there we go. Landed a new beginning, landed a new opportunity. For some, you have an opportunity for work, an opportunity to bring in more money, an opportunity to bring in more finances, more stability, and more security. For some, this is the end of a job. For some, you're choosing to quit. For some, you're like, I'm done with this place. I'm done with you people. I'm done with you hoes. You're like, I'm done with it. I'm gone. I'm moving. Maybe some of you are actually moving. This can be representing like your physical, again, your physical life. Something in your physical life is like shifting out, or like maybe you get in a new car, or like, you know, there could be things like that that are occurring. It's a pretty big deal. It's just bringing a change to your investments. Some of you, there's like you've sold some sort of investment or something that has a lot of value. This is something that's opening up for you. There's some sort of door that is starting to open up. You're starting to get a glimpse. You're starting to get an idea, and it's really exciting. For some, you might be starting school, or there could be something about school or university, or like, I don't know, taking some sort of class. I literally noticed these fish, and I heard school of fish, right? Because there's all these little fishies, and it's like, okay, maybe for some it's like, oh, and even in the world, what am I saying? Of course there's all these fish. This is the mermaid deck, but like, yeah, it might literally, I don't be thinking about that. School of fish, school, like something about school. It's like, maybe it's just like a test, or like, you know, school, you go to school to learn. So it's like some sort of learning that you've been going through, some sort of growing that your soul has been going through. You have learned it all, and it's time that you've graduated. Maybe some of you are literally graduating. That might be literal. Like, oh my God, isn't that funny? I mentioned magnifying glass earlier, and look at the Three of Wands at the bottom, magnifying glass. Taking a closer look at the areas in your life that have been holding you hostage, that have been holding you back, certain repetition of cycles, you know, really big stuff, really transform. Oh my God, that was meant to be, wasn't it? That was meant to be. Look at the stack that just came up. Three of Wands with the Strength card, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, we'll take it. We take it in its spirit. You're taking a closer look at something. By you doing that is where you experience such a breakthrough, such a powerful blessing that's occurring in your life, and I'm loving it for you. So, and at the bottom, Six of Cups, Two of Swords. I see you may have a decision about leaving something behind for some of you. Not for everybody, but for some, there's something about going back and forth about if or whether or not you want to stay or leave a situation, a person, a place, just something that you may be outgrown, or something that you're kind of considering pursuing other options, other avenues, right? You're kind of taking a closer look. If I were, like, let's say, if I were to leave this job, what is my ideal job? If I were to leave this relationship, what's this ideal relationship that I want to envision, that I want to embody? Who do I want to be? What do I want that to look like? This Three of Wands is really bringing this focus to question of like, what is it that you want? What do you want it to feel like? What do you want it to look like? What do you want to experience? Why? Now, why? Okay, now that you got what it is, why do you want that? Why do you want money? Why do you want love? Why do you want fill in the blank? Why do you want it? Get clear with your intention. Get clear with your intention so that it come to you sooner, okay? We have Strength, Leo energy, so something about Leo season might be relevant or might be important here, or something that you're starting to kind of like connect the dots right now. It might, you know, obviously July, we're going to do your July reading probably next week, but probably, you know, the next month and a half, as you're starting to get more clear with your vision, heading into Leo season is where I feel you're going to experience the big takeoff. Okay, so I know this is like your weekly little check-in or like end of June check-in, but I'm just making little predictions. Come back to me, you know, later on as things unfold. I'd love to hear how this resonates with you, or, you know, how it all falls into place. But maybe something about Leo season, or again, we have a lot of stars, lots of planets in Leo right now. We have Venus in Leo. We got Mars in Leo, yes, and like other things that will be moving to Leo. So we'll have a lot of Leo energy in the near future for sure. So something about Leo season, or that fiery energy that's going to help push you, okay? Because this watery Cancer season might be a little bit emotional, but we still got that fire influence that's going to help propel you, push you forward, and give you that strength, give you that determination, give you that willpower to not give up. Literally in pair with that 9 of Wands, which he's hella determined. He's not quitting. He's not giving up. He's going forwards no matter the struggle, no matter the challenge, no matter the stress, the fear, the chaos, the what ifs, the ups, the downs. He's not afraid. He's going, it's making me think of that song by Eminem, I'm not afraid. right, like you're not afraid, you're not intimidated, although you might have fears pop up. You're pushing through it. You're learning through these fears. These fears are teaching you a lot about yourself. And just because you're afraid doesn't mean you're going to let that stop you, right? I see you overcoming your fears. I see you pushing through your fears. Is it uncomfortable? Yes. Is it a little bit awkward or triggering or intense, emotional? For sure. But you're growing. And that's the biggest part of it all. Is like you're growing and you know that this is going to be worth it. So you're literally facing your fears, and good on you, because that takes a lot of strength, that takes a lot of courage, that takes bravery, right? And you are being brave, you are rising up, Aries, and you should be so freaking proud. But anyways, as you continue to push through all of this discomfort, even in the baby steps, even the little day-to-day things that happen that may not seem like it's that big of a deal, but it is to you and your soul's journey, and you're like, holy crap, like 6 months ago, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I wouldn't have been able to face this situation. I wouldn't have been able to stand up to this person, right? Now you can. You're recognizing, holy crap, like I've come a long way and I'm making leaps and bounds. Like you're coming far, Leo. Oh, Leo. Did I just call you Leo? So sorry, Aries. You've come far, Aries. Maybe I'm talking to some more strong Leo placements. Maybe you're a Leo moon, Leo rising, or who knows, right? I don't know your placements, but if you do have a Leo placement, I would love to know. I maybe just channeled something specific for you, okay? Not to say that that message wasn't for anybody else, but hey, maybe it's a little more narrowed to someone with strong Leo energy. So you have a lot of fire in this spread. Okay, so I'm just saying, we got some Leos. Maybe there's a Leo cross-watcher, okay? Hey, I see you, literally in this reading. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, so we have the 6 of Cups. This is bringing up the past, right? The past is being brought up. It's just how it goes, right? We got past, present, future. The past is connected to every, like literally what I just said, that's in the past. Like now that's in the past. Like we're always going to have the past pop up. You have some sort of choice or decision though, that maybe something about the past is influencing this decision, or like a past experience could be influencing whether or not you like choose one person or one option or one path. Like there might be an influence of like a previous experience that's like getting in the, maybe not getting in the way, but maybe there's like a past experience that's like helping you make this choice, or it's maybe getting in the way of this choice. We'll see. But this is about something that like you're going back and forth on whether or not you want to work on something, or whether or not you want to continue investing in something, or whether or not you want to walk away or leave or consider other options, other paths, right? But whatever you end up deciding, 2 of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune, it does change your path. It does change your reality. It does change the direction you're going down. So it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big choice. So I will take a look into that. Yeah, I will take a look into that. I'll take a look into this decision, and I'll also see what this Wheel of Fortune's about. Yeah, I think that's what we should clarify, because we don't have a whole lot of time, but let's take a look at what this choice is, and then we'll see how this choice impacts your future. Okay? All right. And for some, maybe this is a person that you're hearing from. Page of Cups and Temperance. There could be an individual who wants to like smooth things over with you or kind of repair things. So that might be a choice. You're going back and forth. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I give them another chance? That could be for some of you. Okay. So let's do some clarifying here. I'm going to use this deck. Okay, so tell me about this decision for Aries. 2 of Swords. What is this choice? What is this decision for Aries? And please ignore the distractions in the stores and the squeaky shit in the background. Tell me about the 2 of Swords for Aries. Tell me about the 2 of Swords. What is this choice? What's this decision for Aries? 2 of Swords, please. What's going on for Aries? What is this choice that Aries has? Wow, that squeak is hella distracting. Wow, okay. Hierophant. So for some of you, this is a choice about a commitment. Really? For some, this is a choice about a commitment. For some, this is a choice about, you know, your higher power, not your higher power. Maybe something about the higher power is connected to this. Your highest path, or something to do with like your values is being tested or questioned, or something you're questioning a commitment, you're questioning like a marriage, or you're maybe questioning the rules. 9 of Pentacles. For some, you're questioning, should I stay single? Should I stay in this relationship? For some, if you have a relationship coming in, you're like, do I want to stay single? Do I want to give this person a chance? And for those that are in a committed relationship, you're like, okay, I don't know, should I stay with them and see if it gets better? Do I break up with them? Like, you know, there's this back and forth energy. And if that's not about a relationship, it could also just be about your work or your career. But so it shows here with the Alchemist at the bottom, it's kind of like whatever you decide is the outcome. Whatever you want the outcome to be, you can have it. We have the Queen of Cups, also the Ace of Cups. For some, this most likely is about a connection or a relationship that, and you're in like deep contemplation about. With the Hermit, you're like, do I want this? Do I want to give myself to this? Do I feel the connection? Do I feel the love? Like, you know, some part of you is trying to have control. Anyways, can we get a little bit more info on this choice, or is that it? Anything else about this Two of Swords for Aries? The Fool, obviously it's about some sort of new start, new beginning. It's a risk, or there's part of you that feels like this is risky, or it's like you're going indecisive because of the risk that's at stake. 9 of Swords to the Fool. So you're in your head, you're going back and forth, and you're stopping yourself from taking some sort of leap of faith. And this leap of faith is in regards to some sort of big fat commitment. And for some or most of you, it could be about a relationship, right? And so because of the previous experiences where you have been burned, where you have been done wrong, where you have gone through a lot of painful lessons and experiences, you know, there's that hesitation of like, okay, what if I get hurt? I don't want to get hurt. You know, that whole shebang. And it's scary and it's freaky and it's nerve-wracking and it's triggering, but it's exciting, but it's like, it's a lot. So let's see. Oh, and the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. So this would affect you, your home, your family, maybe where you live. Maybe this is talking about marriage for some of you. So anyways, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever Aries decides, because it's your choice, it's your life, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but how will this decision affect their life moving forward? When they make up their mind, whatever Aries ends up choosing or deciding, what kind of change could Aries expect in the near future because of this choice? How can this choice, and the Two of Cups just tried falling right out, how will this choice affect Aries in the future? Or what do we need to know about the Wheel of Fortune? Whatever spirit you want to whatever you want to tell us, whatever you want to say, we are all open to receive. Tell me the Wheel of Fortune for Aries. Okay. So we got the Prince of Wands. I just heard, just go for it. What are you waiting for? Just go for it. You already know. You already know what you want to do about this. Let's see. 2 of Cups. Hey, see, some of y'all, this is literally, oh my God, 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. That's a very harmonious connection. That's a very fair and square, very balanced, very reciprocated kind of energy. Let me see. What else do we need to know about this Wheel of Fortune? Okay, 2 of Wands. Oh my God, the cards and the Hangman. See, 2 of Wands and the Hangman. You're like, what do I do about this? Indecision, back and forth. How will this affect me? I need to know the answers. I need to have clarity. I need to see this another perspective, another way before I decide, because this is a big fat decision. Okay, 2, 2, 2, lots of 2s showing up in your reading. You might be even seeing 2s in numerology, but yeah, so most likely this decision's about a relationship, about a connection, about some sort of partnership, whether you're in one right now or you may have the potential to get into one. You have a big fat decision. Now for them, this is more leading towards those that are single. If you're single and you have some sort of love offering coming in or someone you're connecting with, I see like Spirit is suggesting, okay, you live your best life, you do what's best for you. Don't let the cards dictate your life, of course, but if you want to give this a chance, you kind of are getting the green light. Like, go for it. take the chance, shoot your shot, take the risk. You never know. But this looks like it would be very positive for you. Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. This is a very harmonious, very fair, very equal, very balanced, reciprocated energy. This is someone who's going to meet you in the middle, meet you halfway, and give you what you're looking for. You both wanting the same things. If this is someone you're connecting with on a romantic or even friendship level, right? It's same vibes. It's like, this is someone that just gets you, someone that understands you, someone who has the same ideas, same goals, same, maybe a little bit different. Sure, of course, right? Everybody's different. Everybody has their own, you know, unique qualities about them. But like overall, it seems like this would be a very complementary. Holy crap, the destruction of this reading is insane. This would be a relationship that would complement you very well, okay? But that's, of course, that's not for everybody, but if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. I see you have some sort of new start, new beginning, and it seems like it's really fulfilling. So that's like the choice that will change your life. So get ready, take your time. Don't rush into this choice. Take your time, but if you know, you know. So what are you waiting for? You got the green light, Aries, so it's on your time. When you are ready, when you decide, it will be yours, okay? So anyways, I'm going to leave your reading here. Hope this was helpful and insightful. If this was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, okay? So take it easy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.